Hi everyone, this is Lona Gamer Alex from Yoshi and Games. And recently, about 2 weeks now, I have uh, stopped streaming to Twitch. Actually, I've stopped um, live streaming completely, not only to Twitch but to YouTube. I just don't want to do it anymore. I've done it for 14 years. I started on Justin TV in 2010. So yeah, it's been a while. And I didn't find a lot of success from live streaming, and that's okay. I don't have any issues when it comes to that. After not finding success in the first couple of years, I still kept live streaming. Um, my motto was whenever I game, I stream. So, and since I game a lot, I I did a lot of live broadcasting. Didn't get a lot of audience, but I thought it was fun, and for the first, I would say, first 10 years, um, I wanted to broadcast just in case something cool happened while I'm playing my games, and I have the footage of it, and I've uploaded a lot of the footage from my past live streams actually here on my YouTube channel. So when something cool happened, um, I want to archive them so I can eventually go back and watch them. Um, and then I believe starting probably about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I started saving every single one of my broadcasts. So not only am I archiving the select moments from my live broadcasts, I was also just saving all of them. And there's there's a long catalog of that here on my YouTube channel. I didn't want to go into the details actually of why I stopped, why I decided to completely stop live streaming. I'm gonna provide a link in the description. I already wrote about it for my blog, so it's not something that's easy for me to talk about, you know. But basically, like the past, I would say the last 2 months of me doing live streams, I it it didn't feel good, you know. It didn't feel good at all. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty happy now that I've stopped doing it. I'm sorry, I'm new to this whole vlogging thing, so I'm trying to figure out where the camera is. I think the camera is over here, not over here. Right? Yeah, the camera's over here on my phone. But I'm pretty happy with my decision. So, but I just want to share with you how I've been feeling the past 10 days. I think it's been 10 days since I stopped cold turkey. I just decided one day, okay, I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop live streaming, and it's been weird. It's because live broadcast, live streaming, it had been a big part of my life. Every time I play video games, I would live stream without fail. I've done this without fail. The only time when it wouldn't happen would be when I I didn't have access to the internet. I think at one point I was in between houses, and yeah, I didn't. But basically, I didn't have access to the internet, or something happened, like electrical failure, whatever outage. Those are the only times when I would not be live streaming. Other than that, every single time I play video games, I would live stream. You would think that me being on Twitch, or I've tried Twitch. I've streamed on Mixer. I've streamed every single platform out there. I've tried streaming to those platforms, just to see if I could, find people to connect with. That's basically one of the main reasons why I did live broadcasts. but yeah, so it's been kind of difficult, even though I'm pretty happy with my decision. It's been kind of difficult actually to deal with the absence of it. So whenever I play video games these days, I still want to archive my gameplay. So I'm just using NVIDIA to record my gameplay, and then I would just upload the footage to YouTube. So I'm still doing that, and that still brings me some satisfaction. Um, and that's basically has been the only reason why I've been streaming for the past, I would say, 5, 6 years. Since, the whole thing about finding people didn't really work out because I didn't have a lot of audience. Um, but yeah, it's like it becomes something that's important to me to just save my gameplay for some reason. I mean, every now and then I would go back and watch, some of these games I've played in the past. I would go back and watch them actually on my YouTube channel, and sometimes I wish like that I started saving all of these broadcasts like from a while back, because I wish I could watch myself play some of these other games in the past. But anyway, yeah, it's been a little bit difficult because it's been a little bit strange. It's like being away from a lover or something, because this person or this thing has always been there with you. So whenever I game, I would live stream, and live streaming entails you having to make sure that you look at the chat. So not having that now, it's just so strange. I don't have to do this anymore. I don't have to keep looking at the chat box. It's usually empty, but I don't have to do that anymore. I don't, which is pretty strange. And then, the whole ritual of, and the way that I've been doing my live broadcast, the past 5 years, I actually have a dedicated streaming PC. So I have my gaming PC and a dedicated streaming PC, and then I have a second monitor, so it's the whole thing, at the beginning of every gameplay session, whenever I want to game, I have to turn that on. There's this whole ritual of turning on the computer, because that's all I'm using the computer for, was to stream gameplay. Um, so I would turn the computer on, turn on the monitor, and then I have to keep looking at the chat, and so that's now absent. And I can definitely feel the absence of that. And like I said, I can equate it to maybe the absence of a lover, because it's so personal. It has been ingrained deep inside of me, and I'm a big gamer. You can probably tell by the game room or the amount of games that I have. Um, Gaming is a big part of my life, and for this part of my life to be gone, it does, there's some emptiness there. But then every single time I feel like, well, maybe I've made a mistake, and maybe I should rethink this whole situation and just start streaming again. Is the camera over here? It is over here on the left. Okay, yeah, this video is gonna be kind of crazy because I'm not even sure what the lens is, because like I said, I'm pretty new to this whole vlogging using my phone, so please excuse me. Um, but then I started thinking about the bad things, because I'm telling you, it's kind of exciting sometimes to think about, oh, that, because you have this feeling too that every single time you stream, there's this feeling of maybe today you'll find a new friend, that you're gonna be able to chat with and all that. And I don't have a lot of friends. My circle of friends is very, very small. I mean, that's why I call myself loner gamer, Alex, because I I'm not very social. So, but as I get older, I do wish that I have more people to talk to, especially when it comes to my gaming hobby. So there's always that excitement, and then depending on the type of games that you play, maybe you can attract a certain type of audience. Maybe this is gonna be it, that you're gonna find somebody that you can really connect with. But that that usually ends up in disappointment, for a small streamer like me. So, but yeah, every single time that I get kind of excited about the thought of maybe going back, maybe I've made a mistake, then I'm reminded of the reason why I stopped, um, doing it. So, recently, I was talking to my guy about um, how I'm feeling, the emptiness that I'm feeling. And I know it's gonna fade because this is still new, the not doing live streaming while I'm gaming. It's still new to me. And I've been doing it for the past 14 years. So just keep that in mind. So it's a huge change. So I was talking to my guy about it, and he was like, well, why don't you just do it? Why don't you just go ahead and stream again? You were happy when you were streaming. You were happier, and then now you're feeling a little, off. So maybe it's just do it. Just go back and do it. And I said, well, I already even moved my computer out of the game room. Now I have all this space. I'm telling you, my game room looks better now without the streaming PC like hogging up like the space. Now I'm able to like move stuff around, and I have more space around me. I can easily get to my entertainment center, which is something that it was difficult before because the area's blocked, because I have to put a cabinet next to me here to my right for the monitor, and then the streaming PC is like taking up space to my left. But then I was like, and that got me kind of excited. I was like, oh yeah, and then I'm getting this additional support to go back and do it, but then I sat on it and I was like, no. So I talked to him again, and I was like, I explained the situation to him and how I'm still pretty much doing what I was doing before. The only thing that's missing is the part where I have to monitor the chat. I have to monitor the chat. I have to actively talk and all that stuff, and or make sure that I'm ready in front of the camera ready at all times. I can't be picking my nose and all of the crazy stuff that you do, when the camera is not rolling. Being able to just walk around the game room, without having to worry about, anything pretty much, or worrying about turning off the camera, when I have to leave and say use the bathroom in the middle of streaming. Coming back, and then the camera is on, when I want it to be off. Stuff like that. I don't have to worry about those things anymore. I'm still recording some of my gameplay, and like I said earlier, it still brings me a lot of satisfaction. So, but yeah, it's been a little weird, but I'm gonna stick to it. I think I've made the right decision. I don't think that the live streaming space is right for me. Um, and I am happy with my decision. It's just that I'm having a little bit of a hard time with it because I need to get used to where I'm at now. But yeah, I just thought that I would make a video about it. Maybe someday I can go back and watch this video and and maybe who knows what the future may bring. I don't think that I'll be back to live streaming. I think I'm really done with that. After 14 years, I think I'm kind of done with it. I'm really done with it, to be honest. But it's funny, I still watch a couple of streamers on Twitch, and last night somebody mentioned in one of the chats about, oh cool, the clip feature for Twitch now, it's pretty cool when you wanna clip your a live broadcast. the tool has been there for a while, but apparently even your viewers now can hit clip and then actually customize the clip to make it vertical, which was kind of cool. But then I was like, okay, yeah, this is cool, but cool to who? You know, it's cool to like the large streamer. Someone without any viewers is not going to be able to enjoy that. You're not going to get cool clips from some random people watching you when you don't have a big following. So, I'm sure that there are going to be future temptations. I can always go back to this video. Like I said earlier, this video is going to be a good entry, I think, for me to go back and watch in the future. Whatever the future may bring. I know I'm still going to be gaming until the end, but the funny thing is I said the same thing about streaming. That I said I will be streaming until the end of my days. But it was like, and I wrote that like 2 weeks before I decided to just end it. So yeah, I'd like to hear if you have similar experiences when it comes to Twitch streaming. If you quit streaming on Twitch or doing live broadcasts, what made you stop, and how do you manage that afterwards? Maybe if you feel the same way that I'm feeling right now, struggling a little bit when it comes to dealing with the absence, having that extra thing that you do while you're gaming. Because when that's when you've been doing that for 14 years, it becomes an integral part of your gaming activity. Whenever you game, it's like it's just natural. I mean, it comes with it. It just comes with it, and now it doesn't. So it does feel like there's something missing. And hopefully, I'll be able to get through this phase. But I appreciate you stopping by and watching this video. If you like my channel, please show some support and like the video, write some comments if you have questions, or share your experience when it comes to live streaming, or maybe quitting live streaming. And yeah, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more gaming stuff from me. I plan to do more of these vlogs. I'm really new to it. You would think that it's no different than doing live streams, but it is different, because live streaming usually it's just basically you just sitting there, talk a little bit, and then just play your games, but this is just talking about one particular topic for a little bit. So, but yeah, thank you for watching, and talk to you later. Bye.